Okay guys, so we've got some Battlefield Hardline gameplay here now. People have been really pecking at me to, sort of talk about the beta and to give my thoughts upon it and also upload a bit of gameplay. The last video I did, I think it was, I uploaded some Battlefield 4 gameplay and people were like, where's the Battlefield Hardline? Talk about it, man, talk about it, we want to hear things. And probably slate me for it afterwards when I give my opinion. Because the problem with these betas is the last time I covered a beta was the Battlefield 4 beta. And, I picked up on issues. That's the idea behind these betas. They put them out there, they want feedback on what people think the issues might be, and then they can work on it and deal with it. It's a brilliant way of doing things, and I've said in the past it's something Call of Duty should have done. I'm not going to talk about Call of Duty, but yeah, it was that was obviously why they put it out there. Now, the Battlefield community are very fickle, I respect the Battlefield community in how they play and their sort of methodical insight into what kind of a player they want to be. So, you get a lot of teamwork, you get a lot of guys helping you out, you get a lot of call-outs, you get a lot of people throwing medical packs down and ammunition boxes down and things like that. So, with the odd occasional revival, it's a good team effort. However, when it comes to the franchise and the game, it's almost like the Battlefield community won't have anything bad said about it. It's like, no, everything's perfect. And even with Battlefield 4, the beta, I mentioned about the hit detection. I said the hit detection's way too funky. I said I'm unloading full clips into people and they're not dying, and I feel like I'm dying in an instant. And like a pack of hyenas and wolves, I just got jumped upon by these Battlefield. I think call them Battlefield fanboys. I think they're just, I don't know. I think they're maybe just a little bit blinkered, really, and they're just sort of looking forward to the future and saying it's going to be perfect. Whereas, I picked up on a couple of faults and I got destroyed, and they were saying it's a beta. It's a beta. What do you expect? It's a beta. It's a beta. It's a beta. It's a beta. Master beta. And about a year down the line, then everybody's uploading videos going, oh my god, the hit detection's terrible. DICE need to fix this. And I'm like, yeah, well, it's a beta, So yeah, touche, as I lick my finger and wipe it down midair. But yeah, I'm going to talk about this one, and obviously, I'm going to sort of give a blank and brief review about it and tell you what I think about it, if I'm excited and everything else. But first of all, I just want to pick up on the points. The first gameplay I played, well, actually, let's go back a little bit further. When I sort of signed in and done all the bits and pieces, and I sort of looked to try and find a more personalised lobby, everything was a 1 bar. You've got your ping bars, everything was a 1. I couldn't find any 4 bars anywhere, and that for me posed a little bit of a problem straight away. I don't know if that's because there's not many people playing it and you're sort of stuck for choice essentially, but yeah, it was all just 1 bars, 1 bars, 2 bars, maybe a 3 if you're lucky, but then you're just waiting in the queue. But I ended up joining this game. It was a 1 bar, and I played, I believe it's Heist, with the cops and robbers, and you're robbing the bank and everything else. Now, at first I thought, oh man, this is fun, this is something totally different, I like where this is going. And it didn't come, it wasn't before long I started to notice a few little things which were slightly aggravating me. Obviously I got this on the second day, so a lot of people had had time to play it and figure out, I suppose, the easy way out, essentially, because I found I was getting spawn trapped a lot. When you get spawned outside, there was 2 snipers who had me and my whole team pinned down. And the weird thing about it is that it shows you when you get shot, it shows you on which part of your body you've been hitting, and obviously the level of damage, I suppose, maybe. But I did find that these snipers were taking shots. I was going down in 1 shot, and a couple of times it was showing like body shots, on the shoulder and 1 in the arm. And I thought, oh, okay, that's not true to what Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3 is, because normally it's a headshot. It has to be a headshot. Even a neck, I don't think suffices, but it has to be a pinpoint headshot in order for it to be a 1-hit kill, unless you're injured. And because we were obviously spawning, we weren't injured. So that was kind of frustrating for me to be pinpointed and pinned down that much anyway, because you just had nowhere to go. So obviously the aggravating thing about that was, eventually when you did evade the sniper shots and you got inside the bank, then it was almost like, boom, instant death. What's this that's just killed me instantly? Oh, it's a shotgun now. So I think the overpowered aspect of it that I've found so far is the shotguns. Now, I don't know whether anybody else agrees with that, but I've kind of noticed that it's kind of like, boom, down, dead. And then you sort of, it'll show you who killed you and how far away they are. And these guys are far, man. The range is absolutely insane on these shotguns. So you know, that was kind of frustrating for me. And I think, obviously, yes, I know it's a beta. I'll say it before you, and these are the things that hopefully they'll get some feedback about, because I did hear Jive Turkey mention that he gets a lot of feedback about shotguns, snipers, and connection and things like that. And I suppose those are the three things for me, really. It just seems as if the time to die is very quick, and I almost feel like I'm spending a lot of ammunition in people. But I don't know, maybe that was just the one bar thing, who knows. But the one kind of final evaluation I can take from this game is it's not really like any other first-person shooter I've played, because most first-person shooters, even Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3, you know, really have that competitive edge. It's all about being competitive, being the winning team, winning the conquest game, getting more kills than the other team, and winning team deathmatch, which is what I primarily play, should I say. So you find yourself more focused on trying to win that game. That's me anyway. That's how I play. If I play for fun, but I also play to win. The one thing I've found with this is actually it's more fun. You know, as far as I'm concerned, I didn't really care whether I won or whether I lost. You know, it's all about having that fun, and it's all about finding these different elements. You know, certainly with the different game modes there are, though, just enjoying yourself. And I can see it being a really YouTube-friendly game. You know, with the car chases and things like that. I think there's going to be some epic moments coming up on YouTube with this game, where people are going to really play about with it and use some creativity in, I don't know, capturing some funny moments and things like that. So it seems that they've concentrated more on the fun factor as opposed to the competitive factor, but that's just my own personal view. As opposed to will I end up buying it? At this stage in time, no. Unless they fix these things. I did find it quite frustrating dying instantly from a shotgun, and obviously, like I say, taking a shot to the arm from a sniper, but maybe I was just unlucky, I don't know. But I think, you know, if they show a little bit more about it and say that they have fixed these issues, and it's not going to be like Battlefield 4 on launch where the hit detection was so funky, then it will definitely be a purchase. And I suppose maybe I just need to get a little bit better at it. I'm not taking away anything from me and saying, oh, you know, I'm too good for this, and it's just not good. You know, you move over to a new game, you have to get used to it, and maybe that's the case. I need to just adjust, essentially. So yeah, tell me, what are your thoughts about the game so far? Do you agree or disagree? Apocalypse done.